is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been discontinued during this national emergency. The usual precautions continue to apply. Do not look outside. Do not look at the sky. Do not make noise. Do not generate more heat or light than is necessary. You have not been abandoned. You have not been forgotten. To personnel with Phi 1 clearance, Omega Protocol.
Sharon, we shouldn't be out here. We should try to find another way underground.
I know, Emile, but like I said, there is no other way underground. The tunnel is blocked.
There must be another way.
There isn't. Listen, we'll get back underground as soon as we can. I don't want to be up here any more than you do, but we have to get to the water, and the tunnel is blocked.
Why? Where are we going?
I told you, to find a boat.
No, I mean, where are we going? Where are we going with the boat?
Washington. It's the best bet to find more civilized survivors.
Washington, D.C.?
Yes. Between Congress, the President, the Supreme Court, there'll be survivors there. They're all high priorities in situations like this. All we'll have to do is get into an important building and wait. The White House, the Capitol building, the Library of Congress. Once we find someone, we trade services. My combat training and survival skills, your linguistic skills, for food and shelter.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan. Do you think we can make it?
With things the way they are, so long as we stay in the center of the current, we should be able to pass through to the Atlantic.
How will we navigate without being able to look outside?
That's why we needed the goggles. Plus, my phone's GPS still worked, so as long as the boat has a plug, we should be okay.
And what if we can't find a suitable boat?
Emile, we're kind of figuring this out as we go, so I don't have all the exact details, but we'll have our choice of every floating vessel in the marina, so there's gotta be at least one decent boat we can use.
But what if there isn't? What if there is nothing suitable? What if there is someone stowed in every hull, or they're all scuttled to the bottom of the harbor? What then?
Then we find something else. Something with a steel hull, a Coast Guard patrol craft, a tugboat, anything.
I'm asking if there is a backup plan if we can't find the ship.
Yes, there's a backup plan.
Which is?
We drive.
Drive? Are you crazy? You're going to drive wearing IR goggles while Saria and I sit in the back blindfolded?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Traveling with IR or UV is safe, like they said. So if we can't sail, then we drive.
What about all the abandoned cars?
That's why it's the backup plan. You wanted to know, now you know. Stop.
What's wrong?
There's a man. Keep your eyes closed.
Are those infrared goggles? They are, aren't they? Give them to me.
Why on earth would I do that?
Because I'll snap you in half, lady. Now give me the fucking goggles. You're gonna shoot me.
Maybe.
You're not gonna shoot me. You fire and a whole swarm of those fuckers will be all over us. You know that.
Emile, there's a door just to our right. Go inside and hide.
I don't think so.
Hey, stop right there. I will shoot you.
Sharon.
Go.
Listen, I know you're not gonna shoot me. It's suicide. Just give me the goggles, give me your gun, and you can be on your merry way. Have it your way. Lady, I know you're not gonna shoot me.
You're right.
No, 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 no! Fuck you.
You all right back there, Dr. Alvarez?
Yes, thank you. I still can't believe it's safe to fly with these things around.
Oh yeah, totally safe. It took us a while to get used to the idea, but sure as shooting, those buggers stay off us as long as we're cruising. If you can board safely and fly in UV or IR, you're good to go. Hell, even Air Force One was flying for a while before they decided it wasn't worth the risk. Second we land, though.
Cocooned.
Yes, ma'am. Once the chopper is hot and on the ground, the shards get very interested. They'll cocoon this thing for a few hours at least, but then they get bored.
Shards, huh?
Yes, ma'am. People were calling them a few different things, but seems like that's the one that stuck.
It works.
Sure does. So you're part of stopping this whole thing?
Something like that. I'm a part of a team that was trained for catastrophic scenarios.
I would say this qualifies.
That's for sure. But our plans were all based around nuclear exchange, biological attacks, chemical attacks, stuff like that. Not anything like this. This is something else.
You can say that again, ma'am. You're meeting up with your team at the safe house?
Some maybe, but I don't expect they all made it.
I would imagine not, ma'am.
Did you lose anyone?
Everyone lost someone, ma'am. I find my days go smoother if I just don't think about it. We're getting close now. Keep that blindfold tight.
This is the worst part. The waiting.
A couple hours, you said?
Yes, ma'am. We'll wait them out, and once they clear, we'll make a quick run inside. As long as we're fast and quiet, it'll be no problem. I've done it a couple dozen times now.
And how secure is the inside of the safe house once we're there?
Totally secure. It's a hub of activity in there. There's no danger of exposure.
Good. I've never heard them like this. They're loud.
That they are. Best thing I can recommend is to just take a nap, if you can sleep through all their racket. Unless you snore, because sometimes that's just loud enough to keep them interested.
I don't think I can sleep like this. I'll just wait it out.
Suit yourself. I'll let you know in a few hours when we're good to go.
So, let me see if I've got this straight. You ain't part of the CDC proper, you're just on loan. Well, you were on loan from NASA, but through the whole thing, both at NASA and here, you're actually part of a secret project to collect, collate, and preserve mankind's sum total knowledge on the face of the apocalypse, as well as to investigate and deal with the cause of the apocalypse, whether it's plague, nuclear war, asteroid impact, solar flare, or any other such nonsense.
Well, that would be the very, very basic summation of the critical points, yes.
And, as part of this, there's secret hidey holes like this one near all relevant people in the project.
Yes. As I said, this is the most basic summation. The project has numerous goals and responsibilities. It was a public-private partnership between half a dozen major corporations, all branches of the U.S. military, all branches of the U.S. government, half a dozen major research firms, as well as a number of wealthy and connected individuals and families. It is the last-ditch effort to preserve mankind's leadership, knowledge, technology, and social order.
And what did you do?
I'm an exobiologist, also sometimes called an astrobiologist. I work for NASA looking for signs or indications of life beyond Earth. My work with the project was in case mankind was killed by some disease from outer space. Did you ever see the Andromeda Strain?
Nah, but I read the book, so I get what you're saying, Doc. What? Country don't mean stupid, Doc.
No, it wasn't that. I suddenly realized I never read again. It gave me pause, I'm sorry.
Oh, Doc, don't be like that. Your hands and fingers still work, don't they? You could learn Braille.
Yes, I suppose I could.
So, these things in the sky, they came from outer space, right?
It would seem so.
What's that all about, Doc?
I'm not sure. It can mean several things. Can you check the panel over there?
There's a little flashing light back here. It's got some letters next to it. ETS. What's that mean?
Which panel is it on?
It says here, external environmental indicators.
That would be the panel that lets us know when something has changed outside. Whether it's raining, or if it's a blizzard or hurricane. ETS should mean extreme temperature shift. Is there a readout nearby it? It should show either a positive or negative number, red or blue.
Let's see, it's blue 8. What's it mean, Doc?
It means the temperature sensor on the roof detected a drop of 8 degrees since the last reading. There should be a small dial nearby with some numbers around it. 30 seconds, 5 minutes, etc. What does it say? And check the display that reads WD and S2.
Hold on a second, let me find it. Looks like the first one says 30 seconds and the other one, W2.
That means the temperature dropped 8 degrees in 30 seconds, and the wind is headed west at 2 miles per hour. So it's not a sudden gust of cold wind.
Doc, that readout is changing again.
Which one?
The first one, the one that beeped. It's now blue 14.
That's impossible. It must be a glitch in the system.
I don't think so, Doc.
Why? What is it?
There's an IR camera here, out front by that big fountain. Thing is, the fountain,
What about it?
it looks like it's frozen mid-spray.
Marks,
Yes, sir.
send her in.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your patience, Doctor.
General, it has been 2 days.
And I apologize. As you can imagine, chaos is the new normal these days. Have a seat.
Where is everyone else? What's the status of the other extractions?
I'm afraid there aren't any additional extractions planned at the moment.
Excuse me?
Dr. Alvarez, as I'm sure you assumed, we've lost quite a few of your fellow project members. Either confirmed dead or missing and presumed dead. And those still alive are either inaccessible for extraction or not currently worth a high-risk rescue op. So until we feel a mission is safe or their skills are deemed a priority rescue, we're unable to proceed any further.
Was I a priority rescue?
Yes, you were, because along with being a member of the project, you're also a medical doctor. And we need doctors at the moment.
And when the others become accessible?
Then we'll go get them. But until then, they have to stay put.
How many are we in contact with?
About half dozen are confirmed alive. The others,
They can't all be dead.
hopefully not. But we haven't heard from most of them.
Who have you been in contact with? Who's still alive?
This is the current status of all 2651s.
Oh my God.
Please, have a seat, Doctor.
There's so many of them. Daniel, Gretchen, Patricia, Quentin. All of these people are gone?
Unfortunately, yes.
But these others are alive. Henry, Zoe, Warren, we need them here.
Dr. Alvarez, they're inaccessible at the moment. But you'll be happy to know they're relatively safe.
Safe. And these others, Kelly, Terrence, Victor, all MIA.
Yes.
So what can I do now that I'm here?
For the moment, we need your medical training. I'm placing you in the infirmary.
The infirmary? What about my research? I can continue here. We have the facilities.
The infirmary takes priority. There are hundreds of people at this facility, and our medical team is understaffed.
Sir, I have to object. This is not the best use.
Your objection has been noted, but we need you in the infirmary. Come on in.
Sir, there's an urgent call that just came in from a sat phone. Someone in Sweden?
Put it through.
Sweden. It's Angela from the project.
Hey!
Hello? Angela!
Angela, is that you?
Lucinda, holy shit.
Angela! General, please, I'm taking this. Angela, you're alive.
So are you.
Where are you?
Holed up in a police station in Luxele. I've been trying to get through to the project for weeks, but just came across a phone that worked.
Are you safe?
At the moment. But who knows how long that'll last.
You'll make it back. You made it this far.
We'll see. You're at the safe house. Did they enable Omega Protocol?
Yes, recently. I was picked up in the middle of my research.
Any solutions brewing over there about how to take care of these fuckers?
Unfortunately, none that I've heard yet.
Well, I'm glad that you're there and safe, at least for the moment. Who else is there?
Not many of us. Some are trapped in bunkers, others are confirmed dead. The list of MIA is long.
I'm sure.
But now we know you're alive, so there's one name off the MIA list.
A lot of good it'll do me. I'm assuming they're not planning a rescue mission to middle of nowhere Sweden anytime soon.
I would assume not.
We weren't prepared for...
Angela, what is it?
The shards. They stopped. There's a noise, a booming.
What is it?
I don't know. There's something coming.
Angela, are you there? Are you okay?
Oh my god.
Angela, are you okay? What was that?
Oh my god.
Angela, calm down. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know what it was. It was a creature. Something huge.
A creature?
I'm stuck.
What? Stuck where?
Oh my god.
What?
Everything is covered in ice.
What?
Everything. There's got to be a quarter inch of ice here that wasn't here 30 seconds ago.
What was it? The shards?
No. Not the shards. Something new.
The Phenomenon is written and directed by Jared J. Smith, based on the novel The Phenomenon by R.K. Kadick. It's produced by Andrew Pomeroy and Jared J. Smith, and co-produced by Aiku Chakar Smith. Sound design and music by Andrew Pomeroy. This episode features the voices of Tora Alexander, Dan Eberly, Eric Ensley, Leslie Frey, Andrea Galata, Nick Gimo, Gary Lee Mahmood, Danielle Mullen, Devin Nelson, John Riley O'Hanley, and Andrew Pomeroy. The Phenomenon is a production of Luciola Creative.